Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be talking about the Jeannie Mai and Jeezy divorce situation. Just to give you guys a little context about the relationship, they were first seen together in January of 2019. They then posted Instagram pics together, making things public in September of that same year. They got married in March 2021, and then in January of 2022, they welcomed their baby girl Monaco. And of course, to the public eye, they might have looked like a happy couple, but as of last Thursday, Jeezy filed for divorce. According to the divorce documents, the marriage is irretrievably broken and there is no hope for reconciliation. Jeezy also wants joint legal custody of their daughter. The documents also stated that they did sign a prenuptial agreement the day before they got married. And when this news dropped, I swear every single social media platform was talking about it. And people were trying to figure out what went wrong within this marriage. And it's also crazy that Jeannie was just promoting Jeezy's new book a couple weeks ago. A source told Entertainment Tonight that they weren't on the same page when it came to certain family values and expectations. They both had different views and each felt like their needs weren't being completely met. And I feel like there definitely is more to the story because differences don't mean that you automatically have to go the divorce route. And this just all happened so fast. I mean, they were only married for 2 years and they have a daughter who's just a year old. So you're telling me you can't work it out for her? And according to the divorce documents, the marriage is quote unquote irretrievably broken. So I really wonder what made him file for divorce, especially because a lot of people were like, a man filing for divorce instead of a woman, like this is a really odd case. I've been seeing a lot of comments on social media about why this relationship didn't work, and a lot of people have been saying that this relationship was built on lust rather than love. For those of you who don't know, Jeannie Mai was one of the co-hosts on a popular daytime talk show called The Real. There's this one controversial episode where Jeannie was talking about her preferences in men, and what she had to say had everyone giving her the side eye.
I did. But for me, dark meat on the side, white keeps me mean and lean. That's why I married white.
And when this video came out, I had the same reaction as Tamar. Jeannie then goes on to say that she's dated black men and she thinks black men are attractive, but she's currently married to a white man and he's keeping her happy right now. So before Jeezy stepped into the picture, Jeannie was actually in a 10-year marriage with this guy named Freddie. Jeannie said the marriage didn't work out because they simply didn't know enough about each other before walking down the aisle and making those lifelong commitments. Another deciding factor as to why they got a divorce is because Jeannie did not want any kids because she grew up poor and she had a very traumatic childhood. Freddie, of course, wanted kids, and so 5 months after the divorce, he gets married to an old romantic partner of his, and what do they have? A baby. But overall, it's just pretty funny that she eventually got married to the dark meat even though she liked it on the side, and white kept her happy apparently. Another rumor as to why their marriage didn't work out is because she has anger issues. On an episode of the Lovers and Friends podcast, Jeannie admitted, "I have a really hot temper. Not a lot of people know this, it's just something in my family, but I didn't notice it in myself until I was with Jeezy."
And when I would spew some of my old habits, and he was like, like, who, that's not flying here. And also, it would trigger him to come back at me with things where I was like, who the fuck do you think you are? But I was triggering him. So through work, we learned that we both have certain habits.
And then when people saw this clip, they were like, yeah, Jeezy for sure thought he was going to get a submissive woman, but instead he ended up getting the opposite. But the craziest rumor I've heard as to why they divorced is because Jeannie cheated on Jeezy with her co-star, Mario Lopez. A lot of Access Hollywood viewers do recognize the fact that Jeannie and Mario both have on-air chemistry, and so people were putting two and two together.
Over. Ooh, that means maybe you're beautiful.
And that wow, fucking here.
I'm impressed with your accent. Yes.
More to come. More to come.
And to make matters even worse, there is another Access Hollywood video, but this time it's with Jeannie Mai's daughter and she's visiting the co-host. And in the video, Mario Lopez picks her up and kisses her on her cheek, and a lot of people, specifically the black community, because we don't do that, was like, This baby is 16 months. You are not gonna go putting your mouth on someone's child that you don't even know. Like, Jeannie is a new co-host to the show. And then someone on Twitter said, I feel like allowing a man outside the family to kiss your baby would be asking to piss the father of your child off. And I'm sorry, I agree with that statement, because why are you allowing your coworkers to kiss your child? And you just started the job? I don't know, but you know, that just might be Mario's fatherly instinct, because he does have 3 kids and he's also married. But you never know, this could be another Good Morning America situation, but hopefully people aren't dumb enough to make the same mistake twice. And then lastly, some people think that Jeannie and Jeezy simply did not work out because he's just not husband material. Jeezy does have 3 other kids from a previous marriage, and he was with his ex-fiance for 9 years, so they clearly did not make it down the aisle. And on Instagram, Jeezy posted a cryptic message saying, too focused on who I'm becoming to focus on who's not coming with me. There are a lot of different reasons as to why they got a divorce, but sometimes it can be as simple as cultural differences. In the past, Jeannie has stated that her mother was very strict about instilling traditional Vietnamese values in her. And obviously, Jeezy isn't familiar with having a Vietnamese background, so this relationship was probably a huge culture shock to both of them. But once again, let me know how you guys feel about this situation. I heard that Jeannie's mother is more so on the mean side, and that this was probably another contributing factor as well. Please share your opinions, don't be shy, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.